G'day everybody, it's Max, and this is 2 Point Museum. That's right, and this is the Fantasy DLC, the finale show, where we are about to put on the biggest display of all time, and at the same time, do a little quickie tour around the whole joint, just to show you what's going on, while I show you this one and final exhibit, which is actually really awesome. Before we get started, of course, big thanks to everybody that's watched the series. I appreciate that very much. Of course, as the series wraps up, I look forward to their next DLC. I hope it's just as good as this one was, because this was a really good DLC. I got to admit, they're hitting a lot of good runs on this 2 Point Museum. I was a little concerned because I thought I was actually really happy with 2 Point University, and until they came out with that Supernatural DLC, and that kind of, I just wasn't interested in that. But I enjoyed 2 Point University. I had a great time with that, and 2 Point Museum has just been awesome. And this first DLC has definitely been really tough, but a really lot of fun to play. So with that, let's go do this final wrap-up episode. Let's get to it. That's right, people. The plants may be actually talking to each other. I mean, that's a thing in a game, right? So, we are back. What should be, I believe, the final episode. That's right. Because going for arbitrary buzz numbers is just not my thing. Okay, I'll tell you that right now. In fact, I really get bothered by it because it ruins the theming of that particular museum. Like, this museum is supposed to be mostly about the fantasy and the northern stuff, right? But if you want to get your museums all the way to 10 stars, you're basically making every museum the same, because you have to then go and get other areas and basically just build more boxes. And I like having my museums themed a certain way. So, this is the frozen zone. Yes, okay, we do have some aquariums in here, but at the same time, most of it is fantasy related and frozen related. We put a little botany in here because that was required, and a little bit of the fish because it too is required. And of course, we did put the summer pack in here because it's the summer DLC, and of course this all happens at the same time. But the rest of it's all gone according to plan, right? And I just hate loading up each museum to be the same just to get a bunch of buzz, right? So but we do have one mission first, people, before we do the big tour, and that is, of course, the big blue dragon. All right, hey, and you know what? We should be able to do this. I forget the combination I need, though. Sure, it's fine. It's just fine. Now, I know I need strat because I need it for the potion. And I think it's Galahad I need. So the Dragon's Claw. Where are we? With dexterity, we're at 33, 45. So who has? So it's gonna be Charlotte. Okay, and now what we do is we use luck potion. Boom, baby! That's right. It's all done. That's right. I even got the extra 2 points on Charlotte to take care of this. So this is exciting times, people. The blue dragon's gonna go down. I'm gonna get my Scorch Earth mega map. We're gonna start this expedition. Boom. That's right, people. It's time to go. As we have passed 5 million of them dollars. That's probably the most I've got on a map, actually. And this map was so hard. This map was so tough to make money on at the start, if you remember. You got no money, right? So you had to borrow right from the start. And of course, there was nobody coming to this museum, right? But that's, of course, where I'd like to talk about a few things. One, that's why, if you're playing 2 Point Museum in general, you really want to have a good prehistory, right? You should have a pristine prehistory that you can dive into, hire 2 guys, girls, whatever, get them in here and get your prehistory set up, right? And we can actually have a look at that while they're off fighting the dragon. Of course, under prehistory, especially, getting these rewards up to pristine Okay, and getting these couple of dinosaurs up to pristine, even these couple of dinosaurs, if you're feeling really adventurous, up to pristine, I think is a really good idea in these 3 blocks. And then, of course, this gives you a starting point, right? Yes, it may not, the museum that you're working on may have to do with space, or it may have to do with the supernatural or whatever, but this will give pristine items from the start. And of course, pristine items give lots of cash, right? And we like lots of cash with lots of buzz, right? So you want to be, you really want to take them 3 areas, and you want to really pristine them up with full buzz light bulbs, the whole 9 yards. Make sure you've got full knowledge on them. That way you can have a look at these and you can go, yep, okay, we're going to make a lot of money in this little area. And that's what you do, right? They're fighting the blue dragon. Let's see what the dilemma is. The Dragon King's arena contains an abundance of fantasy riches. There's time for one of your team to choose a memento. The magic vial. 1 invincibility card and the trait of warrior, right? I mean, what are you going to do with a bunch of gold? I got $5 million. I don't need all that gold. That's right. The panic team member chooses the bubbliest, most impressive looking concoction. Invincibility. Yeah, invincibility. I want to know how to make that. That's what I'm talking about. Invincibility, people. Cash, you can always make more cash. Right? Invincibility potion. Can't do that. You want invincibility, people. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So, of course, we have the people fighting the dragons. They're at 65% complete. But that is probably my biggest hint in playing 2 Point Museum, is the ability to have and be able to set up quickly a very profitable zone. But of course, we started here with no money. We had to borrow $100,000, which allowed us to set up our first prehistory area, and of course we started to get that money to come in. Yes, the other thing I was really cheap on the staff. I mean, I had to do a lot of manual work with the staff because I only had 1 janitor and 1 security person for a long time. Sue has been a rock star, right? Sue has been here forever, you know, and you know, I mean, Sue is just the bomb, right? You know, Florence is level 20, but that's only because she works camera room, gets more experience. Okay, it's raining dragons. End the reign of terror. I did. Unlocked Mount Gloom. Okay, I unlocked the Mount Gloom. Let's see what we got here. Boom. We got a lot of things going on here. Let's see what. Let's open this up. 5,000 bonus XP. Holy smokes. Leveled up to rank 20, I'll betcha. Yeah, rank 20. Boom. Look at that. Rank 20. Boom. Oh, rank 15. Really? Oh, right. So she went up 5 levels, basically. You earned a shiny sticker for your collection. I'll betcha I did. Experts. Employ a rank 20 expert. I employ all kinds of experts at rank 20, buddy. You betcha. Let's have a look at the map, by the way. Ooh, look at that. We got 1 more to go. We can claim this, by the way. You did it. The reign of dragons is over, and the kingdom is free from that particular tyranny. Well, okay. In Scorched Earth, we work on finders keepers basis, so whoever finds the crown is in charge. Here's hoping the next reign is a little less terrible. A goblin can dream, can't they? Well, look at the dragons flying around out here. This is awesome. Okay, so what do we got? Complete the expedition to the Dragon King. Let's go and unlock this. What do we got? 2 dinosaur groans and mythical gear. 45, 50, 60. 60. Wow, 60, 50. Guys are killing me. Anyway, let's, I don't even know if I got an expedition that can do this, people. Holy smokes. 45, 50, 60. Really? Well, and Galahad, I guess, has got to be 25, 27. I suppose these guys would have more points in their pocket, right? That would be a thing. So we have 17 and 17 there, Waver and Warrior. 47-3. All right, we're already at the fist. We already got enough people to handle this. We gotta get dexterity way up, and we gotta get wildfire. Okay, yes, and well, this is fine. And I'm not happy about wildfires, but we do got to get dexterity, right? Okay, I don't know if I'll sneeze again, but we'll see what happens. Had to do a quick cut there, people. 45. I'm at 32. Who's going to handle? There's 15. 5, 3, and well, I guess Charlotte's going to be the 40. Really? Oh, that's because I replaced her. 17, 3, 7, 3, 5, 1. Okay, well, okay, 40, 62. Really, we're already at 62 strength. That's crazy. I need 10 more. I need 10. Oh, no, I only need 5 more. So if I only need 5 more, do you want to try to go for that 60? I mean, you'll get 50. That's 55. Can I get 5 more? 5 more, people. Well, of course you can. You bet. In fact, you can get 18 more. How about that? Sure. That takes care of all the bad stuff. Yes, we won't get extra money, but we could get minus 7 days. And security system, 130% people. Let's run this sucker. Okay, there we go. So while we're running a few missions here, of course, when you come in the entrance, of course, we've got lots of security. We do things the same way every time. We have done a few expansions here, so we'll talk about those in a bit. Of course, the big area, of course, when you first come in is my prehistory. As mentioned, you know, you gotta have a good prehistory. I think if you have a good prehistory, you've got yourself on a solid foundation to make cash, and of course, that's what we did. I know I was really cheap on this one with the staff for a long time. So basically we ran like one janitor and basically one person in the store and one person for the restaurant for a long, long time. And that's fine, right? But you do what you got to do. Then, of course, we did have Frozone, the Frozone section, and, of course, our first fantasy section. These chickens, I love these guys. Chicken? Of course. Of course. You know what I haven't seen? I haven't seen this guy once pull this off, right? I know he has an animation, but it's almost like he refuses. He refuses to do the animation. Refuses. I don't know why. The tea pedal guy, he does it all the time. He's fine. But this guy refuses to do the animation. I'm going to try and catch it here before we end the episode. Of course, then we got into a whole new set of fantasy with all these different gems. And, of course, the 20-sided dice. Now, we already have 2 dice. This one is at level 17. We can spend this one around a few times just for fun, right? So I'll show you what happens. So you spin the dice, and you get rolls, right? Of course, the higher the roll, the better the stuff is. So that is how that works. And, of course, our nice little area over here for Supernatural, where we brought in the Ghost Yeti and the Ghost Trolls. The Ghost Trolls. Holy smokes. People talking is hard. And then, of course, then they requested that we did a whole bunch of fishing. That's, of course, when we brought in the Swordfish. Boom. And, of course, the Fish People. I mean, you know, they're the fish people. They scare me. Anyway, it's fine. Of course, then we continue to expand. And this, of course, is where we got our additional items for the actual fantasy. So like the fantasy dragon, the upside down throne. Right? The throne is actually upside down. You have to turn your head to see it. Of course, we got the fire easing wagon. So it's like an early fire truck is what it is. This is the water cannon, right? And that's supposed to shoot out. This thing, it's a magic ride. Movement speed is all about that. The things they have here, people, is just crazy. Of course, we have all kinds of the new stuff up here for them to hang out and be involved with. So let's take it from the front. Are you guys almost back yet? No. Well, that's because you're running the game on moderately slow. Okay, up here at the front, though, before what we'll do is we'll do the guest following here shortly. But we did expand this a couple of times for the staff purposes, and of course, over here on the left was the workshop and the analyzer and the break rooms and stuff. And then we did have here just on the right a tiny little marketing room with a tiny little security room. Of course, now we've expanded these because potions are expensive, people, and they take forever to make. So let's see what we got here. Strength, revealing, dragon's claw, luck, dexterity. Really? I don't get a potion of, like, awesomeness? How does that work? Like, do you only ever get one potion of, like, the awesomeness potion? Dragon tail, intelligence, dragon claw. Yeah, you get one invincibility. I want that. I want the invincibility potion. I want to be able to make that. Can we make that? Is that what I'm off doing now? Is that a thing I'm going to get to do soon? I hope so. Anyway, invincibility, it will make things happen. It's awesome. All right, so money, of course, is never our problem. In the early days, of course, money was pretty tight, but it isn't so bad now. All right, and so yeah, we have a full training room, of course, which allowed us to get the 5 stars. The duality tool shops, which of course allows us to make potions over a long duration time. And yeah, still have the analyzer. Of course, here, the way it just worked out, because we had such few staff for so long, the washroom attached to the break room attached directly to the entrance. So as we could keep this staff here as long as possible, we had no replacements for people on break, so we had to hope that we could keep them on break as quickly as possible. It's crazy. All right, what do we get? The Kingdom Crown. 100 buzz. It's unique. It's crown level. Grants the regal power to make others rejoice. Really? Can be equipped by a staff member. Well, we got to place that, people. I mean, there is no way we're not placing that. I think we put it right here at the start. Yeah, I think we're going to move Mr. Game here just a little bit. And we're going to place this right at the very entrance. I mean, come on. It wants a fantasy double banner. Okay, well, I guess I can give you that. Sure, we can fake this a little bit. Let's see. We'll go here, go here, go here, and fantasy double banner. We're going to turn it this way, put it right up by that door. Guess who just got a fantasy double banner? You did. That's right. That's right. I am the Kingdom Crown of all things, and everybody will love me when they walk in the door. All right. Kind of like that. Sure. Let's get them back out the door, though. There's no time for this sitting around stuff. Dinosaur bones. Well, I'm not worried about getting any more mythical gear. Let's just see if we can't get the dinosaur bones out there, right? Sure. Okay. I don't even know well, I haven't gotten anything done here. Sure, let's go back. You know what? I will cancel that and try that again, because it seems like I'm going to have to try and remember this for a bit. So, of course, Genevieve, who has really done a lot of great stuff for us this whole run, with her 20 and 25. Galahad, I'm pretty sure I'm going to use for that 60, but we'll come back to him in a second. There's the 27 and 3. There's 37. 37. Holy smokes, Jareth. I mean, that's crazy, Jareth. I mean, 37. 22 and 15. All right, there we go. And then where's our 20? There's our 15 and 27 person. All right, so that's going to take care of those. And where are we at? 45. So I only need 15 here. And I know I got one here at 15, right? Really? I don't? I was sure I did. Well, how did you do it before? I don't know. Well, you didn't use an intelligence potion? Well, you did something, because you messed this up, boy. Like you're at 45. Like, that's not enough. What did you do? I don't know. I don't know what I did different. What did you do different? I don't know. Really? I mean, what do we got here? Like, anyway, you know what? I'm going to run this a few more times. I'll bring it back. Okay, people, to wrap this one up, it is time for the final expansion. It's the final countdown. You betcha. And we're going to just add a little bit on here to the back side of the museum. And for our greatest display yet, people, our greatest display yet. You betcha. Yeah, something I would think that's going to work out pretty good. 6x6. I mean, you got to buy the square, right? You can't get around that part, but this will work out just fine. Let's add a little bit of decor to this thing, shall we? Let's go to floor first. We'll do the flooring and I don't know, something special for this. Let's see what we got for flooring. Is there anything here that kind of twinkles my eye and says, yeah, that's what I want to see? I mean, you know, that's I know that's kind of a weird way to put it. But smart red. What is smart red? It's red and it's smart. Is it? Well, how smart is it? Well, that's tile red. All right, well, there's the smart red. Let's see what that looks like first. Yeah, or tile red. Let's see what that looks like. You know, I'm kind of digging the tile red. But let's try to maybe do some weird combination of it where like we kind of outline border it or something. All right, we can try that. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Come down like this. All the things. Okay, people. Now, sure. Along the walls, let's have a look at walls here. Let's go to favorites. Let's do this. We'll paint the wall. We'll do this. And we'll do that. Now, let's see. What are we going to put in here for lighting? I think we should go with, let's go supernatural and, yeah, let's go a couple of these lights because I think this is going to look awesome. All right, there, we'll go one. We'll go two there. And this is going to need a sign, right? I mean, you want a cool sign for what we're about to put in here, people. That's how this works. Okay. Well, I mean, what kind of sign? What do we got here for locked signs? Wall info stand. Wall hanging info stand. I wish we had a glass wall hanging info stand, right? Because that would be awesome. But I don't think we do. I think we just get lucky with glass info stand and wide glass info stand. Now, that's fine, right? You know, we can go with like something like this maybe, and then something like that. Now, let's see. Oh, a pavilion stand. Oh man, that actually looks really cool. But no, we'll go with this. Now they are picking up on all this wonderful stuff out here, and that's fine. I wish you could like tell the color to say, you know what, I want you to be like red in this room. That's all right, I guess. All right, so we're gonna go with that. As for the interior, of course, we like to. And is that gonna? I guess I gotta make them a little more narrow. All right, go away. There's that one and that one. Something I messed something up there. So that's what, two on either side, two on either side, two on either side. That's three on either side. When it goes two on either side, all I wanted was six, right? All I wanted was six. But it appears my math is terrible or something. Like I guess I can't get six. Why is that weird? Why is that so weird? I should be able to get six across there, I would think. I guess it's going to be because this guy's really fussy. All right. Okay, so after a few attempts at this, we're going to try this, people, to wrap things up. All right, what do we got going on there? Oh, lots of money. I make lots of money. I know. I know I make lots of money. Look, we'll get almost $600 million. Well, 600 million. Let's try 6 million. It doesn't matter. I have lots of money. One finished dragon skeleton. Boom, baby. I mean, there's a piece and a half, isn't it? Boom. Ah, yeah. There it is. There's what it all leads up to, people. Look, it's even got the burning stomach, because of course it does. I mean, just because it's dead doesn't mean the fire ever goes out, does it? No way. We need a nice picture of that for my screenshot abilities. So we'll go to photo mode and all the things, and we'll get this sort of centered up just fine as the final givings of all the things, people. That's how we do it. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing, people. We beat the dragons. We done all the things. This one all wrapped up in a nice little bow in a package. You bet. So, of course, I'm Max. This has been 2 Point Museum. This has been the Fantasy DLC. And this has been a great DLC. Now, I will say, like always, right? They kind of ruin it a little bit, because when they start putting these crazy extra stars out here and they go for total buzz and stuff, the only way you can do that is to ruin the immersion of the museum, right? And we don't want to do that. So we're gonna, we've got the dragon, we got the stuff, right? If we go in here, right, like all the things have been captured. I mean, we even get to see them flying around. You know what I'm disappointed in, though? And that is this guy. He has not done the eat anybody thing. I'm very disappointed. I want to, hungry treasure. I wanted to see, I mean, I have been waiting to see this thing to happen. And, I thought I would get to see him eat somebody, but I am very disappointed that he is not. It's just my luck, people. It's just my luck. Anyway, we did get to do all the other things, of course, and we make lots of money and all the things. And, what can one expect? I guess if I want to see the animation, I'm going to just have to go and, watch the 2 Point Museum's official video on the DLC, because I can't seem to get this thing to eat anybody. I'm very disappointed. My plants eat people all the time. Like, why can't they eat this kid? Eat him. Look, he's wearing, just eat these guys. It's not gonna hurt anybody. You can go ahead and eat them up. Disappointment by all, people. Disappointment. Well, of course, I'm exceptional. I'm an exceptional kind of guy. That's right. Max is an exceptional kind of guy. And so what we'll be doing is we have a couple of videos coming up towards the end of summer. And we'll be taking a small break. Not much of one, but I am taking a small one because we got a special DLC coming out for one of my all-time fave games, which, of course, is going to happen here in early September. It was just announced, and I'm very excited about it. And I hope to do some really wonderful stuff. Come on, dude, just eat somebody. Eat that guy. I mean, eat this guy. Yeah, look at him. He's ripe for the eating, right? No? Gee, whatever. All right, anyway, people. Of course, we got a nice museum. We got all the things. I'm sure you've all left by now. I mean, because the dragon's down, right? No one else, we'll end it here. Thanks, everybody, for watching this series. Of course, we're going to, hopefully they have more DLCs, and I hope they're just as good as this one, because this was a really good DLC. It really did have a lot of adventure to it. It was very hard and tricky at the start, but I know how to make money, people, so we didn't make it too hard after that. So, with that, I am going to see you all on the next one. Take care.